What's up, guys? Madi B here. Welcome back to my channel where I'm giving you tips and tricks on how to get your message to the masses using media, book publishing, media in particular. I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to share with you on how to find the best book ideas for you as a new writer, or you may be an established writer. So let's get started. Okay, so let's just talk about creating content for your book. You might say, I don't know what the heck to write about. You know, I was like that. I'm like, I'd love to write, but I don't know. You know, I might not have anything that is worthy of a book or can go into a book. So I kind of got some questions here that you can ask yourself and see if they come together, you know, and then that would be a great place to start as a theme for your book or a topic, a subject matter for your book. So one question, has anyone ever asked you your advice on a topic? Have you found a solution to a problem? You know, I love when people bring solutions to problems. Don't just bring the problem. What is the solution, right? Do you have experience in a certain area? What comes easily to you? What comes easy to you might not come easily to the next person. So you don't want to overlook that stuff. I did that all the time. And I thought, you know, well, you know what else I thought? I thought, oh, well, I don't do good at that. You know, I know how to do it. I'm not great at it. And it doesn't matter because it was a knowledge that I acquired. It was a skill that I learned. It took me a while to get it, but nevertheless, I learned how to do it. And guess what? You are now an influencing authority in that area of expertise. You might not be the greatest at it, but you know how to do it. And for you to be able to share that with someone else, that's a great start. What skills do you have? What do you love to do? And you would do it for free. If money were no object, what would you do? And if you could take that and put it in a book, what would the book be about? I mean, guys, don't put anything, you know, aside. Like there's people that have books out there that talk about how to quilt. There's books that's, cooking books. You might have some amazing recipes, and every time you cook the recipes, they're like, oh, girl, I need that recipe. Oh, I would love to get that. Put it in a book. You'd be surprised. So any skill that you have, if you're great at organizing, if you are great at your job, you know, other questions that I have are, what have you overcome that you believe will help someone else overcome if they knew what you knew? You know, not everyone in the world is hard-headed. There are some people that want to learn the easy way. They don't want to learn the hard way. They don't want to, you know, take the long way. They want the shortcuts. So if you can give them the how-to, the shortcuts, you know, that would be worthy of a book. Are you good at your career? Good enough to give advice? Are you great at customer service? What do you find, you know, that could help someone in, you know, customer service in their business or their job, or some advice maybe you can give to someone else on how to move up in a company quickly, you know, things like that. What information do you think would help someone else? What information do you think will help someone else? Have you ever given someone advice and they were like, wow, I never thought of that? Put it in a book. What are you passionate about? So all these things, when you go over these questions, you can go over it later and kind of mull over it and put them together. And if any of them coincide with one another, if, in other words, if they're complementary and it makes sense, that's a great place to start. I don't want you to be all over the place. I want you to find the strongest point, you know, from all of those questions. And if you come out with the strongest one that says, you know what, that's it. You know, that's how I felt about writing this book. I thought there is a need for people who want to write books and publish them, and they don't have the money or the time to get it done. I saw a need, and I said, I'm going to fulfill that need by creating a book that will help them. So if you find a need and you know how to fulfill it, then do it. All right, guys, that's wrapping it up for today. Write the book you wish already existed. So get it done and let me know how you're doing. So go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more tips and tricks on how to get your message to the masses.